Hello friends, and welcome to Storytime with Teacher Julian. Today's book, The Paper Bag Princess. It was written by Robert Munch, and the drawings or the illustration or art was by Michael Marchenko. The Paper Bag Princess. Now if you look very closely, you can see that the dragon is wearing a bandana. But the princess, she's wearing the paper bag. Now my question is, why is she wearing the paper bag? Think about it. Okay, here we go. We're going to get started. The Paper Bag Princess. Elizabeth was a beautiful princess. She lived in a castle and had expensive princess clothes. She was going to marry a prince named Ronald. Elizabeth and Ronald. Now she is wearing expensive clothes, which means that it costs a lot of money for her clothes. Unfortunately, a dragon smashed her castle, burned all of her clothes with his fiery breath, and carried off Prince Ronald. Oh no. Everything's gone. Look at Prince Ronald. So it says unfortunately. Unfortunately means like maybe something bad happened, unhappy. Elizabeth decided to chase the dragon and get Ronald back. She looked everywhere for something to wear, but the only thing she could find that was not burnt was a paper bag. So she put on the paper bag and followed the dragon. He was easy to follow because he left a trail of burnt forest and horses' bones. Look at her face. How do you think she feels right now? And what do you think is going to happen next? Let's see. Oh, and it says Elizabeth decided. It means that she chose. She chose to chase after the dragon. Finally, Elizabeth came to a cave with a large door that had a huge knocker on it. She took hold of the knocker and banged on the door. The dragon stuck his nose out of the door and said, "Well, a princess. I love to eat princesses, but I have already eaten a whole castle today. I am a very busy dragon. Come back tomorrow." He slammed the door so fast that Elizabeth almost got her nose caught. Elizabeth grabbed the knocker and banged on the door again. The dragon stuck his nose out the door and said, "Go away. I love to eat princesses, but I have already eaten a whole castle today. I am a very busy dragon. Come back tomorrow." "Wait," shouted Elizabeth. "Is it true that you are the smartest and fiercest dragon in the whole world?" "Yes," said the dragon. So when it says he's the fiercest, it means that he is super strong or super powerful. "Is it true," said Elizabeth, "that you can burn up 10 forests with your fiery breath?" "Oh, yes," said the dragon, and he took a huge, deep breath and burned out so much fire that he burnt up 50 forests. "Fantastic," said Elizabeth, and the dragon took another huge breath and breathed out so much fire that he burnt up 100 forests. "Magnificent," said Elizabeth, And the dragon took another huge breath, but this time nothing came out. The dragon didn't even have enough fire left to cook a meatball. So when he says fantastic, it means it's great or terrific. Elizabeth said, "Dragon, is it true that you can fly around the world in just 10 seconds? "Why, yes," said the dragon, and jumped up and flew all the way around the world in just 10 seconds. He was very tired when he got back, but Elizabeth shouted, "Fantastic! Do it again." What do you think is going to happen next? You see the trail that the dragon left when he started flying. Elizabeth's waving by. What's going to happen next? So the dragon jumped up and flew around the whole world in just 20 seconds. When he got back, he was too tired to talk, and he lay down and went straight to sleep. Elizabeth whispered very softly, "Shh. Hey, dragon." The dragon didn't move at all. She lifted up the dragon's ear and put her head right inside. She shouted as loud as she could, "Hey, dragon!" The dragon was so tired, he didn't even move. What do you think is going to happen next? Let's see. Elizabeth walked right over the dragon and opened the door to the cave. There was Prince Ronald. He looked at her and said, "Elizabeth, you are a mess. You smell like ashes, your hair is all tangled, and you are wearing a dirty old paper bag. Come back when you are dressed like a real princess." Look at their faces. You heard what Ronald said. How do you think Elizabeth feels having Ronald talk to her like that? "Ronald," said Elizabeth, "your clothes are really pretty and your hair is very neat. You look like a real prince. But you are a bum. They didn't get married after all." A bum is somebody who really doesn't do anything. The end. That's the back of the book. It's the author and the person who draws all the pictures on the back here. Elizabeth used a paper bag to make clothes when the dragon burnt up her castle and all her clothes. My question for you is, what would you use if a dragon burnt up all of your clothes? Look around your house. What would you make it? What would you make your pants and your shirt, your jacket, your tie? What would you make all of your clothes out of? Do you think that was a smart thing for her to do, to wear a paper bag? All right, my friends, until next time, I'd like to say goodbye.